Before anything else, I would like to acknowledge the extensive help that Mr. Bonifacio Bucalan and the Bayongan family have offered and contributed throughout these journeys, starting from the free accommodation, for providing us meals free of charge, and for volunteering to be our escort in climbing Mount Finaratan. You guys have truly made this adventure a memorable one. Our arduous journey to the pinnacle of Mount Finaratan started before dawn radiates its iridescent light into the horizon. We planned to start hiking at 6 in the morning, so we went straight to our tour guide's house to fetch him. I thoroughly enjoyed the walk going there because after leaving Uncle Bonnie's house, the cool morning mist embracing us and the lullabies of the chirping cicadas seemed to predict a successful journey for everyone. Walking along rice fields and crossing a bridge are what it took us to reach the place. When we left our lodging, it's still dark, but it was already daybreak when we reached the Bayongan family house.
Sininyalan na ka pa iti manok. Turao.
Not long after that, we started off with our journey. We're lucky that it didn't rain the night before, otherwise we would have had a hard time crossing this river. Some parts of the trail are excessively slopey, so I had a hard time with that. And in order to help me, my brothers took my back, and from then on, my speed eventually improved, although it's not on par with their zooming ones. The folks have already cleaned the trail months before, hence it was easy for us to just stroll without worrying about the dense thicket or bushes that might block our way.
We are collecting coffee beans.
Upon reaching the first waiting shed, we rested for at least 5 minutes. To be honest, I felt like giving up, but I realized that I traveled all the way from Baguio and even applied for a leave only to give up. So we continued walking until we reached the second camp where we refilled our water supply. Drinking directly from the source is already a blessing for me, and I am also sure that this will be a great experience to first-time hikers, because I assure you that the freshness of the water fetched from a natural reservoir is quite different from those that we drink in the cities. After reaching the third camp, we decided to finally cook our meal. We brought with us an instant Korean noodles, and that is what we had as our brunch. I regretted not eating my breakfast earlier because I really felt enervated before even reaching the first camp. Even if I munched some chips, it was still of no use. I still felt weak that I couldn't almost lift my feet. Thus, I ate a lot of rice afterwards. The water source in this location is situated at the lower part of a cliff, so one must be extra careful when fetching water. One wrong step and you might be sliding down a rabbit hole. We intend to fetch as much water as we need, since according to our tour guide, the water source at the last camp is uncertain. I can almost feel that we're nearing the target place. So for the umpteenth time, I reminded myself to hang in there, and the words of Robert Falcon Scott reverberated in my mind. I may not have breathed the great explorer, but we have done the greatest march ever made and come very near to great success. In my experience as a hiker, the greatest challenge is to keep a persevering spirit, no matter how long and arduous the trek is. If you are planning to hike this mountain in the future, It would be better to come here during the summer season, and it would also be best to time it exactly with the date of the community's pilgrimage at the end of April every year, because by that time, a lot of fellow hikers will be trekking these mountain ranges. Another advantage is that you'll be walking along a clear path, since months prior to the community's event, the folks would have already cleared the footpath in preparation to all aspiring hikers. Going back to my journey, after passing by some steep trails, a little confusion with a maze of mossy trees, an exciting crawl under a fallen tree, an accidental slide due to missed steps, a parasitic sack from the leeches, and another adventurous climb to cliffs, we finally reached the summit of Mount Finaratan. Once you're at the top, you can have a bird's eye view of the whole Madukayan Sierra. And since you're at a high altitude, expect a tempestuous flow of wind. This is a perfect place to free one's mind from all the conundrums of life and just imbibe the peaceful energy that this place offers. A perfect spot for meditation indeed. Although this last camp is our final destination, we decided to move further and try how far we can go. We planned to at least take a peek at some of the neighboring Kalinga community, but we reached a dead end. So we ended up returning to our base.
Alright, this time we'll go back to Marigayan, hoping that we will reach Marigayan in 3 hours if there will be no stop.
This feels like something new. I see